Hello everyone in YouTube land, we lovers, I'm back here as always. Alright, I've been thinking about Pokemon lately, and just whatever. I think this would be a pretty good idea, and I did one of these videos a long fucking time ago, and then, believe me, I'm no genius, alright? What I'm going to be talking about in this video is nothing new or original, but it would still excite people, just thinking about it, talking about it, you know what I mean? And that is the Pokemon Switch game. We'll be talking about that, and also be talking about how they could shake up the franchise. Now I know what I'm going to be talking about here is nothing, like I said, it's nothing new. It could shake up the franchise. It would still keep Pokemon. Pokemon will still stay Pokemon. Don't worry. Like, the battle system would probably still stay the same. You know, it's turn-based, whatever. You know what I mean? You don't want to mess with that. The battle system that has been in Pokemon right now, still, it's been in Pokemon since Red and Blue. Or Red and Green, wherever you're from. You know what I mean? Like, it's been like that since the same. So don't really change that, because it would piss off the fans, and I like the battle system in Pokemon. It's probably one of the best battle systems ever in any RPG. But I think they need to make it fully 3D. Now we have the Switch. We have the Switch now. And who knows what's after the Switch or whatever. But, you know, we have the Switch. It's a home console and handheld. And it's pretty powerful, man. You know what I mean? Like, we have Doom on there. Breath of the Wild looks incredible. Mario Odyssey. You know what I mean? Like, you have these big open world games. But obviously when it comes to Pokemon, this is the mother. This would be the mother of all open world games. And I'm not the biggest fan of open world games. You probably already know that. I'm not the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild. And even like the Xenoblade type games. But this would be the game to get me into open world games. Just seeing the Pokemon, and I mean, we've seen the Pokemon in full 3D before in Pokemon Stadium and other games. I've seen Pokemon Tournament, whatever. But just this, I want a big open world Pokemon game. Like Breath of the Wild or Xenoblade. You picture it in your head right now. Just right now. Picture what it would look like. You played Breath of the Wild, you played Xenoblade games, you played all these big open world games. You know, just, obviously Pokemon would play different and look a little different than those games. But it would be just like that, you know what I mean? Can you imagine just in your head right now, with all the Pokemon in your head, just all the Pokemon, can you imagine seeing like all like the flying Pokemon in the background? Just a big lively world, you know what I mean? Just a big lively world. Scaling mountains, trying to find really rare Pokemon, going to Seafoam Islands and getting Articuno, I don't know, that just came to my mind. And just going places, you know what I mean? Just going to caves, searching caves and searching mountains and searching forests. Like, it would just be a very daunting game, and that's what I realized. It would be a very, very hard game, and that's why I don't think the Switch Pokemon game is coming out next year. They said at E3 this year it's coming out in a year's time, and who knows, that depends on what this Pokemon game on the Switch is. We really don't know. A lot of people think it's Pokemon Stars, or it's another version of Sun and Moon, or, I mean, it can't be a new generation. We just had Sun and Moon. If this game comes out next year, that would be too soon for a new generation. You know what I mean? Like, it would be too damn soon. You already have Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It just came out, and Sun and Moon came out in 2016. So you can't come up with a new generation already. That's just way too soon, even for the hardest core Pokemon fan out there. So my prediction, and this kind of does run into prediction on what the Switch Pokemon game is. I think it is a big, fucking vast, massive open world game, Pokemon game. Finally, like, we can get our dreams come true with this game. People have been talking about a console Pokemon game for a long fucking time, and you really couldn't do it before the Switch, because it would ruin the sales of the handheld games. If you have a big, vast, open world Pokemon game that you can play on your TV, what's the point of the handheld game? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's where that's why it's called Pocket Monsters, for crying out loud. Because pocket, you know what I mean? And Pokemon, you get it. So we had the Switch, which is a handheld home console. There you fucking go. Trading would be fucking awesome. Like, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? If they don't do this, it's one of the biggest lost opportunities for Nintendo and Game Freak and Pokemon Company, and it would just, come on, like, this would be awesome. But like I said, I know it's daunting. Like, this would be hard. All the Pokemon, what, 900? Or how many there are? I don't know, is there almost 1,000 now? It's like all the regions, all the towns, all the interaction with the NPCs, even the Pokemon that are running around. It's literally impossible, probably. That's why they haven't done it. Also, that's another thing why they haven't done it. It's too fucking hard. But just thinking about it, it makes me really, really giddy. Like, this is the thing that would get me back into Pokemon. Because the last versions I played were X and Y, and I thought they were boring as hell. I'll eventually play Sun and Moon here and there. I'll eventually play them. Eventually, I just don't know when. But just this vast open world Pokemon game gets me very, very excited, and I'm sure it gets you excited too. Like I said, I'm not a genius. This is nothing new. We've all been thinking about this and talking about this and speculating on what it would be like. But I have it in my head right now what it would look like. Like I said, flying Pokemon. Can you imagine seeing like a Dragonite or a whatever? You know what I mean? Just any Pokemon, any flying dragon Pokemon or anything. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, legendary Pokemon flying. Oh my god, it would be so fucking cool. You know what I mean? So comment down below on what you think the Pokemon needs to shake it up. And don't get me wrong, they have changed the series a little bit here and there. Minute changes with the battle system and the gyms. They got rid of the gyms in Sun and Moon, I guess. But I'm talking about a major shakeup. Like, yes, it's a different perspective on the series. It's big world, but it would be enough to get people excited again for Pokemon. Like the main games, you know what I mean? So comment down below on what you think. Open world game, something new. Do you think they should change the battle system? I don't know. What do you think they should change Pokemon to shake it up? So, peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later.